Hey YouTube, it's your boy Kurt, and I'm back with another video. Peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses, peace to the kings, peace to the queens, peace to everybody tapping in. It's still Tuesday, but it's about 11:50 in the evening. It's a late night special. This is an audiobook, and it's called Like Warriors. It's been a long day, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie. But I just want to say something to you. And we're gonna be doing audiobooks here and there when I don't have energy to be in front of the camera, you feel me? So this is how we're gonna do it. So you can smoke to this, work out to this, roll up to this, meditate to this, whatever sits right with your soul. But the name of this audiobook is called Like Warriors. You see, like warriors, we should be still. Every day, my nigga, at the end of the day, you should find time in which you sit in silence with yourself so that you are one with the self. This is a warrior thing to do. And don't get it twisted, right? A warrior is just an archetype within the king's arsenal in which you can put on, So, as a king, you are a warrior as well. You are a teacher, you are a father, you are a master, you are a leader, you are a lot of things as a king. You have a lot of arcs. A warrior is one of the arcs in which you embody. So, it should be still. Warriors should still and meditate for hours. This is vital for your day-to-day movements as a warrior on this plane. This is vital for your application of the knowledge in which you have acquired. So when you meditate, you are able to slow everything down and bring it back to the present. You stop projecting possibilities that don't exist, especially negative ones. You come back to the now, where you exist. Everything else is false, so everything else breaks down around you and comes back to the now. This is a warrior thing to do. It's great, very vital for your domain and your day-to-day movements. Because if you can break down these unrealistic time channels that you have created by thinking them and attaching emotions to them, then you are, you are then creating almost space within your domain in order for you to think clearly, see clearly, and move clearly. Because every warrior, every man has a domain, right? I want you to picture your domain as like an aura field, but it's about 100 square feet. So 100 feet away from you, your domain ends. In every angle, it's 100 feet, so it's circular. In this domain is which you experience your reality. almost like a video game. You know how when you play games on PC and it wants to render graphics? So like, as you walk in, it keeps updating the map, just like on Minecraft. Picture the same thing that's happening in your reality, but the rendering is affected by how you think, your thoughts. So the things that you experience within your 100 square feet every day are based off how you feel and how you're thinking, because this field is where your heart is vibrating the most in. This is what I call my domain. This is what you call your domain. Call it a theory, call it a fact. This is something I have come to make sense of. Never heard that before, I guess. That's a download from Kurt himself. Now, that's my ego talking, but it's whatever. So, like warriors, we should be still so that we can break down these constructs and these unrealistic possibilities which hinder us from achieving our goals and our target, seeing our target clearly. These negative thoughts, these what ifs, outer possibilities. I mean, they are good for construction and criticism and planning, but we should understand and learn how to break them down, to come back to self through meditation, through breath work, through stillness. We can achieve this. Chapter 2. Like warriors, we do not ask for handouts. Warriors do not ask for handouts. We work hard for our shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not the type to ask for no handouts from nobody. A warrior works hard for what he wants. A warrior earns his through hard work and through truth, and a warrior has a certain way of living, and he does not go against that code just to get what he wants. So, for example, my nigga, you ain't about to scam niggas to just get that money. A lot of niggas want to get rich quick, but it's not gonna last. You see, a lot of niggas selling their soul. A lot of y'all think selling your soul is like facing a nigga with red horns and shit. That's not what that means. Selling your soul basically means you doing things that go against your so-called morals, the things in which you say you would never do for money, the things in which you deem are bad for you. So if you're willing to go against your so-called morals for a bag, you're technically selling your soul on a spiritual level, because the more you keep doing things that go against your morals, you're losing integrity, which is a part of your soul. So you're losing your soul. That's how you sell it. Yeah, take note, take heed. So every time you do something that goes against what you know is right, you're losing integrity because you are also aware of it. So you lose a part of your soul. So it's not worth it at the end of the day. Hence why warriors don't take handouts. We work hard. If you work hard and you live a righteous life, do right by people, do right by yourself, you will be rewarded. A warrior knows this. Hence, he is patient with his work, and he's enthusiastic and he's optimistic with his work, because he's aware that he who works hard does get rewarded in the end. You see, the thing is, if you get your money fast by scamming niggas and shit, you're gonna lose it fast too. So you're the type nigga who trying to get rich quick, get rich right now, shit. That's only you're only shooting yourself in the foot trying to scam niggas, because karma's real and she's not your bitch. I will say that again. Karma is real and she is not your bitch. So I say that to say, whatever you do to others will always come back and bite you in the ass. So a warrior is aware of this, hence why he does right by others and judges according to universal laws and principles. A warrior only kills to defend. He does not kill, for fun, like etc. Because he understands like karma, So just like you should understand, don't just do things to people, things that you wouldn't want done to you, because karma definitely gonna serve that shit back to you. And best believe it's not gonna be fun, So a warrior is aware of this. So like a warrior, you should maneuver righteously and you should live right. Do not sell yourself short. Do not ask for no handouts. Work hard for your shit. Earn your shit. That's how you do it, man. You feel me? Like a warrior. And last but not least is chapter 3. This chapter is called Be Like Water. So shout out to the late Bruce Lee. Shout out to the warrior himself. He's the one who mentioned this quote talking about be like water. Excuse me. I am yawning so much because it's quite late and shit. It's been a long day my side. And I just had some caramel tobacco mixed in my czar for the night session, for the night meditation. That shit was smooth. Now we up here making this video, you feel me? This audiobook. But be like water. You should be able to adjust yourself according to the changes and the tides and the movements of society. You should be like water. And I don't mean you should be like a feather, just go along, go with the flow. Just be here and there, just doing what society says you should do. Be like water, meaning with whatever as a warrior. A warrior walks a very, very narrow path. You see, that's what you have to understand. So a lot of these principles that we'll be discussing here only apply to you if you are a warrior. So if you are walking a narrow path, you should be like water, because it will come a time where you will face adversity. Some things can happen. Life happens, man. Some things may not go according to plan, but you should be able to morph yourself and almost shapeshift, and fit according to the situation in which you are faced with. Because sometimes the situation can be minor, but sometimes the situation can also be major, life-changing. Sometimes it can drag you off your course, but if you are like water, you will be able to handle the pressure, handle the shock if you are like water, because you can morph and maneuver with the waves and the tide just like water does. Water has no solid structure, so you cannot break water. Hence, you should be like water. And that finalizes the audio